Hey everybody, it's Dr. Jason coming to you from the Wellness Suite in Green Bay, and today we're going to be talking about electrolyte drinks. Now, for starters, we're going to mention Pedialyte, because when you look on TV and you see all these sick kids, they're mentioning your child have the flu, give them Pedialyte to help them get over the flu faster. Well, first off, that makes absolutely no common sense whatsoever, because when you look at what's actually in here, none of this is designed to make your immune system function better so that it fights a virus faster. Okay, so let's just take a look and see what's in one of these drinks to begin with. So this is right off the internet. I just went on and searched for Pedialyte ingredients, and it has two forms. It has the active versus the inactive ingredients. So when we look over here, you have dextrose, which is sugar. Okay, 25 grams of sugar, which is rivaling now a soda. You have sodium chloride, which is salt. That's it, salt. Potassium citrate and sodium citrate, which is salts and potassium salts and sodium salts, which are designed to give the more sodium potassium type electrolytes into the body. Okay, that's great. Now, when we look at all those to start, first, I think we could do that without the 25 grams of sugar. So now that we're getting sodium potassium in, what else is coming with it? So now we look a little further down the label. Of course, we have water, citric acid, which is a preservative to help make sure that these things don't break down. And then we get to the good stuff. Artificial flavor, sucralose, which is an artificial sweetener, acesulfame potassium, which is highlighted as a potassium in there, but it's nothing more than another artificial sweetener. And at the bottom we have red 40 and blue 1, because we got to make it this nice cute pink color, that what these actually do is spark hyperactivity and also have been known to be contributors to things like kidney cancer. Okay, so when we're talking about these drinks and they're marketed towards sympathetic parents trying to make their kids feel better, the real goal of these is to boost up the electrolytes. Okay, now when we look, when did these start becoming popular? It was with Gatorade. Back in the whatever 70s, I believe, when the University of Florida developed this drink because they were sweating their butts off because they're playing football in October in Florida and they get really, really sweaty. So they're putting all this sugar and all this other stuff in them, and they were able to keep their energy levels up through the game. Now it's marketed as basically something as we drink on an everyday basis. Now, the problem is the more and more of this your body has to deal with, the sicker and sicker your body's going to get. So what might be some good alternatives to this? Water with a little bit of salt in it. How's that sound? Or let's take something like one of these, a Numa drink. When you look at this, Numa stands for no more artificial, and I'm not specifically, I don't get paid by these guys. No Wellness Suite employee gets paid by Numa. However, when you look at their ingredients, water, coconut water, organic watermelon, sea salt, organic lime, and stevia. There's nothing fake in here. And while it has 330 grams of potassium, which is more than this entire thing, no added sugars, no artificial sweeteners or anything like that. And for total sugar, it's got 5 grams versus 25. So it doesn't have a massive amount of sugar that's actually going to cause your body to break it down faster. What's one of the stereotypes with diabetes? Increased urination. What does all this sugar do? It increases your rate of urination, which what? Dehydrates you. So when you go into one of these drinks, you're not really going to help replace your body in the long term. What you're going to do is stress out from the toxic load, and now you're dealing with a couple good things here maybe that you have to now get rid of all the rest. So when it comes to these drinks, beware of marketing, because they're meant to make you play on your emotions so that you feel like this is going to help your child heal up faster. That's not how it works. Nothing on this list stimulates the immune system to work harder to kill a virus faster. So let the body heal, let the body heal. Now when you put this stuff in it, it actually slows down the body's ability to work normally, and then it's going to prolong the rate of that infection. So when it comes to these drinks, just say no. No more artificial stuff going in your body. Try to avoid it, especially when you look at the sucralose as a neurological destructive agent. It's actually going to cause deterioration to the nervous system. Red dyes, blue dyes, all these other dyes are very excitatory towards the brain. They do massive damage to the kidneys. and all this other stuff. It just doesn't belong in the human body. So if you want to make a simple one at home, put a little stevia in water, put a little sea salt in there. It'll have massively more benefits than anything you're going to get out of something on store shelves. So this is Dr. Jason Nobles coming to you from The Wellness Way. Remember, if you want to see any of our other topics, go on to our Wellness Way YouTube channel, click subscribe. You'll have access to hundreds and hundreds of videos on basically anything you could ever think of.